out from among those crowds. Let the feeling of realization in that I'm here. I hear you loud and clear. When we get lost in our own minds, you'll be keeping me near.
Everyone, as is, I'm going to be doing sort of like a control room kind of setup here. As is, we're listening to, well, if you tuned in last night, you would know it is a live streaming music dedicated thing to no copyright music, dubstep trap and all that stuff, called NCS 24/7. Let me go ahead and get this transition over properly. As is, we're going to start covering stuff here in a moment. Alright, we're going to go ahead and mute that down. We got 2 live streams currently going on. We got P&Ps going, so
we knew it wasn't going to be very big turnout. There was way too much stuff going on. The OCT has several functions this month. I mean, like 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know, at least 4. And then it's 100 freaking degrees out here. And it's summertime that people have children at home. And no telling how many people already had vacations planned. So I'm going to walk all the way around here, and y'all are going to walk off?
Okay, we got PMPs, and I'm gonna start making adjustments and adding in other live streams onto what you can see. Whoops. Here, let me.
Blue Santa. that's now we know why they get their Santa stuff. They steal it from everybody.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's where everybody's stuff is, right there. Blue Santa in Leon Valley. For those of y'all that don't know, introduce yourself. In case anybody new out here. Hey, turn around. Turn around.
Hey, camera magic. Denise Duane. Chi-Town Zoo.
Trying to get these lined up here where you can see every, well,
I'm
the
actually live
information
streaming.
for that
stream. When
stream.
there's no big event going on, it's actually live streaming good.
This way you're able to see the... Okay, I got PMPs. I think I got this too big, that's why. Oops. Size that
I think it's
down
hot as it is
just
out here
enough
today. I
so
better plug in this external battery. It's liable to drain this phone pretty quickly.
I'm trying to shrink this.
Then when we got a big event, this thing won't stream for shit. When we got a little one, it's streaming perfectly.
Okay, there we go. We got that in there, and then we fix up the other window from I Watch You Learn, and I'll get that fitted in here in a moment.
Good deal. Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay.
So I'm not really sure if you want to hang around and wait for them to come and see us all up.
Need to shrink this one down.
All right. See if you can get those 3 back.
No,
over
I'm
here.
not
Let's
in
have a
Leon
meeting.
Valley. We didn't raise
I'm gonna
enough
take a look
money
around the
for
corner
it.
Huh?
Hope I'll have this one ready to go for you here in a second. So we got Watch You Learn and PNP News, both of the live streaming. They're in different locations. Right now we are listening to audio from PNP News, but let's go ahead and
if any of my mods are out there and they see
barricades are still over there on that front side. There's no barricades back here.
I'm gonna go ahead and
if anybody
here for the moment.
knows, or if anybody needs to know, I'm back here at the entrance and exit.
Or
Yeah.
there
I
we
mean,
go.
if you could probably move the seat over here somewhere. Or even
Well, it wouldn't be in the shade,
No, I
right?
couldn't say. But yeah, so unfortunately, it's kind of an inconvenience until they open it up again.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir? Fine.
So there's really nothing that we can do, or you can do.
Nothing that we can do, because I mean, I think honestly the bench was right here. Some of them probably moved it over there. But I'd rather sit over there in the shade.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I mean, but the gentleman couldn't.
Yeah.
Poor guy, he had to stand away from the bus, you know.
Yeah, that's not good. Unfortunately, that's beyond our control.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not, there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately.
So, but the bench itself is property of VIA?
The bench is property of VIA, yes.
So they basically have confiscated your property?
I don't know about that.
No? I mean, because it's on their property, right?
I mean, yeah, because all this area is an easement, and that is their property, but yeah. But I see where you're going, and yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, nobody's going to be able to sit there. Even if a gentleman over the age of 80 wanted to have a seat because he was walking, there'd be no way to, do that.
I'm actually going to take a picture of that.
They've closed off the public easement.
Yeah, because I guess that would go against ADA, wouldn't it?
Right, AJ, I'll check that out.
I don't know what the situation is for the closure, but I'm going to definitely take.
Yeah, neither do we. But it's a police line.
I'm going to go ahead and take a picture
You
of that.
cannot close off a public easement.
I would definitely. I would talk to Leon Valley and see what they have to say about that.
Yeah, they don't talk to us.
Sorry about that. I think email city council.
How's it going?
Lock the bench for the transit, man.
Yeah, I had one of my buddies call and let them know because weren't able to sit there. There was a gentleman that came earlier trying to get the bus, and he was hot, but he couldn't sit down in the shade because Leon Valley apparently owns all that space, huh?
This is good stuff.
No, they don't. People do. Yeah.
No, they don't, but yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a blessed day.
You have a great day. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah. Wolfman's still driving down the road, so he's not present.
Definitely ridiculous.
But I'll keep his window open and keep an eye on that.
Right of ways have
Legally, they can't.
Because it's our property.
PMP ended his stream.
That's what people don't understand. They've been trying to kick me out of the alley.
So, thank you for calling the transit police for me. Unfortunately, there's nothing they can do about this police line. There's nothing they can do about the bench over there. We can't get to it. But he took a picture of it, and he said that he's going to pass it along to his commander or whatnot to see what he can do about it, or what, if there can be anything done about it. Now, those of you who are with me, guys, everybody went to the community center, the Leon Valley Community Center. There's a meeting going on there with the mayor, I believe. And they're just, I guess, like an open mic type of deal. I'm not sure if there's any streams going live over there, but I do appreciate you.
All right, we got Denise Lynn, who is...
VIA has tried very hard to put a seat at almost every bus stop in the city of San Antonio.
So we'll get that up and going here.
Texas Wolfman isn't here with me right now, but I will ask him how he's doing. Sorry guys, I haven't been able to read all of your comments. Just running around with my head chopped off. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the community center. I'm gonna stay here. I'm riding the Patamobile today. These feet can only go so far, so I'm not gonna walk all the way to the community center. Please feel free to share, subscribe, like, ring the bell, everything, guys. I will bring you content almost every day. At least once a day.
Mute,
try to get it out twice a day. Well, there's a gentleman here.
And put on the one from Denise Lynn. Or why am I not subscribed to her? I must have got unsubscribed. Chris at YouTube. I'm not hearing any audio. Let me refresh the page just to make sure it's not me. Yeah, I'm not hearing audio. So I guess I'll just leave the audio going on this. We'll go ahead and tune in back to oops, keep forgetting that. Don't need to worry about that. We'll continue listening into what you learned.
But Mexico Padilla, if you're here, your homeboy's on duty.
And I'm gonna get a third window capture going here with
homeboy and
so when he gets in the area.
And the white Subaru. He's on duty, bro. Padilla, he's waiting for you, bro. He wants to throw hands. Oh, we got contact. What's up? You need something? Hey, watch the fuck out! Piece of shit! That was the chief. JMS 4803. Juliet Michael Sierra 4803. That was the chief and Lieutenant Anderson. Chief Slavaggio and Lieutenant Anderson. Oh, look at them. They're hiding back there.
So let's make sure how that looks. Okay, good. Almost good. Not quite. Maybe I can move this just down a smidgen. There we go.
He was nice enough to wave back. So, looks like the chief almost hit me with his car, guys. Did y'all see that?
I did not see that because I was messing with my OBS.
No, I was completely mute.
Oh, we got Lynn.
Yeah, it looked like they tried hitting me.
We're gonna regroup, decide what we're gonna do.
Oh, the one that just passed right now, that's Hernandez?
Teresa!
We're gonna go ahead and quiet down.
I know you guys are muted, but we had to discuss about what was going on.
Oh, okay, so they're doing their
we're gonna
discussion.
Regroup. We're gonna come back live. Great. We're gonna come back live, and yeah, you better. Southside Slacker, you got my email. Hit me up on my email, babe. Yeah, Transit Police are here. Leon Valley were here. San Antonio Police were here. We asked them if they were here for the criminals of Leon Valley, but they didn't answer us. So, all right, guys, I'll be back. Love you. Always record the police. Yeah.
Are you streaming?
I am at this moment.
This is for the chief.
There you go. Yeah, Chief's riding around here. We saw him already. All right, guys, I'll be back. Love ya. Always record the police.
Now, here's the thing. Yes, I'm covering, covering all this stuff, but I do want you guys, if you have a chance, to visit these guys and give them a thumbs up or something, or give some sort of interaction on their channel. It helps with their analytics. That's why I'm trying to make sure that at least the name of the stream and the channel is present in that window capture when possible. So let me get the. Let's go back over to I Watch You Learn. Looks like he's talking with someone else now. So
different anything? Like we don't want anybody here. Let's.
Yeah, just different things.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
And keep in mind, if you want, some of these guys got
I
DVR,
Watch
so
You
they
Learn
can backtrack.
all together.
I watch you learn?
Yeah, I watch and the letter you learn.
You learn. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Got it, man.
I'll be live out here all day.
Yeah.
Or not all day.
Most of it, man.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah, no problem. We might be back out here. I'll stay. That's been
Thank you.
Not too range now, but yeah, we're trying.
Hey, y'all stay safe.
Yeah, you
keep
too,
up
man.
your accuracy. You never know when you'll have to use it.
That's right. Yeah, right.
Y'all be safe,
You
gentlemen.
too, man.
Thank you. Oh, look, a Bear County Sheriff. We got County Sheriff right there, unmarked.
He's the one that was here. Okay.
Come here, motherfucker. It's like County Sheriff
Still
just pulled
I'm
in.
gonna check to see if there's any new streams going up right now.
So we have a County Sheriff pulling in. We also have a black unmarked at the light.
She said, "Watch you learn."
I Watch You Learn. Yeah, all together, lowercase. Yeah, letter U instead of you. Thanks, guys. I'm sure if you look up Leon Valley, you'll find a lot of other live streams in a few minutes too. But y'all stay safe, gentlemen. Yeah, the community center.
Yeah, this gentleman here was telling us that they should be over about 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. What range are y'all going to?
Place to shoot.
Oh yeah, south. That's near home for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all be safe, gentlemen.
All right, you too, man. Thanks.
Nothing new from PNP.
You know what? I think all of the police are at the fire department because the chief came out of fucking nowhere and I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get some backup and then walk over to the fire department. He went to the fire department. I don't know. I honestly think that's where they're staging.
Fire department is a little bit further down that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I saw about 5, 6 cars go down that way and disappear.
Yeah, I was just in the back right now, in the back parking lot.
Yeah.
And Slavaggio came out with Lieutenant Anderson, and they came and take a picture of me inside their truck. And as I'm walking away, he cuts in front of me with his car and nearly hits me. So I don't know where the fuck he came from, honestly.
I would love for him to try to hit me because I'll go down and shoot.
How's it going?
So what's the deal? What's happening?
Well,
They don't like handicapped people.
Where's the auditors at? Are they at the community center?
yeah, there's a couple at the community center. I'm one of them. That gentleman over there is one of them. And we have a...
So where, there's going to
Okay.
go up about maybe 20, 30 or so
Oh,
today.
yeah, they actually went to the community center because they're doing some, I guess...
And they're going to walk here, right?
Yeah, then we're going to walk here around 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
They met with the bear and everything, didn't
Yeah, I think so.
Got the Chief Jones stream
thanks a lot.
popping up here.
Have a good day.
We'll tune into the commentary over on that
So
one.
they blocked off access to the bench. They blocked off ADA parking here. They roped off the entrance ramp. Hey, how you doing? See, that's like a man going by. I try and don't videotape people unless they apparently want to be here. It doesn't matter to them for the most part. If they just happen to get in a part of the content of the story, okay, but I don't on purpose do it unless they tell me I can't. If they tell me I can't, I do it just because I can. There goes the ambulance. Here's the famous red light cameras, or at least some of them. This is the revenue generating cameras, so they can give all these hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of tickets. What's up, Chief? Hey, good buddy. I'm gonna video you videoing me.
Please no.
Streamception.
What's your channel?
You learn.
Yes.
I watch you learn.
Yes.
I watch you learn.
I watch you learn.
On YouTube.
So go subscribe.
If you come around with me, we're going to cut the other tape because you can't duck under.
Wow.
Let's see
Rebellious
here.
today.
Well,
Well, no, I mean, it's serious.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
I have to have somebody lift it up.
yeah, they're cutting off your ADA access, correct?
That is correct.
I mean, that's what you told me earlier, and I just want to get it on the record.
They've closed down 2 handicap parking spots, and I don't see any replacements anywhere.
Yes, there
And
goes
actually-
one of the Leon Valley, whatever you call them. Some people refer to them as the new crime syndicate. That's,
Okay.
you hear that word occasionally. It used to be used a lot in the 60s and 70s and partly in the 80s, and by the 90s it was gone, but Leon Valley's a throwback. A throwback.
It's coming back for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have had people, as well as my own self,
Giving you guys a heads up. I am starting
they
to push
come.
the limits of what my processor can handle right now, so.
on its phone while driving, 003-118-3553, www.leonvalleytexas.gov.
Thank you for the
He's on the phone.
subscribe or follow. I can't really tell right now because I got so much
Until
stuff
he can make a turn, he's not supposed to cross this pedestrian lane, but he's in it.
You can't park here. Get off the phone. You can't drive on the phone. Hey, let me see your ID. Let me get your ID, sir. You're breaking the law. Hey, I need an ID. Let's go, sir. Let's go. Hey, your blinker.
No blinker, and he went to the outside lane. So it looks like he's violated three Texas state traffic laws in here on the record.
Okay, checking
So
the...
I'm, as a press agent, I'm getting that on the official record. There's that Leon Valley.
Okay, we got a stream over
Also
at
known
the
as Lost
community
Valley.
center, so I'm gonna go
Leon
ahead and get
has
that
lost
pulled
his
up.
way in the valley.
Oh, the transit center too? Dang. I like this one.
Here in a sec.
I appreciate the info.
No problem. Hey, brother, how you doing?
So, hey, I'm here to protect myself and the other individuals.
I can't get up no way.
Yeah.
I mean, I got, I can't.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you
You can't
guys.
do what you can't do.
Let me ask you, Chief.
Yes.
You might not or might know the answer.
Okay.
If a police officer is breaking the law, as in making a, I guess an unjust arrest, could a citizen put a police officer under citizen's arrest?
I've been taught by judges, and I have been taught by public safety officials during my tenure that officially, yes, as far as the law
it just
goes.
ended.
But quote, for public safety, they're saying that citizens aren't trained in the law, so unless it's an immediate breach of the peace or a felony, a citizen can't make an arrest on misdemeanors, which would normally be what they would do.
However, you can go to a judge and swear out that misdemeanor, like for parking, stopping in the crosswalk,
yes,
not turning signal, on the phone.
Yeah, you can go straight to the
from a judge and say, you know, this is what I got.
Or you can go to the district attorney and file a public record with the district attorney with a voluntary sworn statement, and that you want to file these charges on them. So that's the normal mechanism, but they have actually had people say you're under arrest and police say, no, I'm not. Well, that's just like them telling you under arrest and you say, no, I'm not. But here's the deal. If you told them they're under arrest and they had reason to believe you had justification from my training,
that's not.
Then when you do go swear out a warrant, you're going to be able to put in there that you told them and they ran off or eluded you and fled the scene. You know, going.
The only reason why I was asking because I brought these bad boys just in case.
Yes.
Because I had to arrest one of them for just being unlawful.
Starting to keep up with the live streams here, guys.
I want to be careful how I say this, but let's just say if a police officer was attempting to use deadly force on somebody unjustified, then you would have to make the decision if you was going to stop that and how you was going to go about it in either self-defense or yes.
Well, the trolls could easily end up over here, and I have no problem with trolls
provides for that. So here's what you gotta figure.
So.
If something happens and say you defend yourself or another, and say then they turn around and try and convert that right into a privilege and turn it into a crime and arrest you and throw you in the cage. Well, you're going to get to go in front of a judge and jury of your peers. So
go ahead and
you get to say your piece to them.
Mute the desktop here for a second. As is, the current live streams that I'm seeing right now are the ones that are on the screen. I'll constantly be refreshing and trying to keep an eye out to see what's if there's any news streams that's coming on that's directly from the area.
You or if you decide to have a bar card lawyer, which is also your right, then at that point in time, then you can ask him or her, ask me to tell my feelings and my thoughts, which goes to your mens rea. Did you have a criminal intent? Or did you have a lawful intent? That's just like when the police say, and they're taught and trained in the academy to say, I feared for my life, I feared for my life.
Should be able to hear me.
Fearing for your life, according to the law, justifies your actions. So they're told to spill that out automatically.
I know.
So
I'm fighting a case, or I'm trying to fight a case right now for a police officer to pull his weapon out on me. I was making a turnaround behind him. He stopped in the middle of the road, gets out of his vehicle on the driver's side, points his weapon at me.
Good job, Bunny Boots.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
for the,
when you're armed and the other person isn't armed, and it is in quote infractions or basically a non-issue or next to a non-issue and deadly force is used, I used to be trained, you need to be able to explain to a state or federal judge, or any judge, but especially state and federal, like state district judges, federal judges, etc. You got to be able to explain to them at the time of the arrest if you want to get out. And you got to explain to them in a satisfactory manner that this is illogical, it doesn't follow the law, and you're abused, and that's your first opportunity. Your next opportunity is in front of maybe you or somebody else talking to the DA about dropping the charges because they're unjust. That's basically your second opportunity.
Go ahead and quiet this down. When it comes to those individuals, their attorneys might have advised them not to be there for legal reasons. That is a possibility. I'm not 100% sure for every single person that is you listed there, Tommy William. But if there was anything that their attorneys might have said, hey, don't show up at this rally, which is understandable for legal reasons.
Again, whichever way you want to go, then you've got the right.
Okay, so that's not actually up.
Tell where the rest of the people are? At the
community center. Yeah, at the community center.
They should be coming back. I think they're all pulling in.
Yeah, they're starting to come back, I think, next door.
Next door?
Yes, sir. Like the barbecue place, water store, and whatever else over there. All right, thank you. That would look like a proud NRA member.
You're only like 36. Man, borrow your striker.
Yeah, so.
Can you?
So see, that's our fail-safe system, is our people judging us in a lawful setting. So say it doesn't matter what you're doing. You get a right to go in front of that jury. And there's a difference in a jury trial and a trial by jury. Go look up the words. It's that when they switch the words around,
well,
it has different meanings.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So.
Just like in Mexico, they say beer cold versus cold beer here.
Well, I'm
okay, it means the same thing, but it translates to different people different ways.
It's the Latin part of it.
As is, there's several. There's been several events, and then on top of that, people are probably taxed out from doing various rallies or various events, or they could be. I mean, low on funds. A lot has happened within a 2-month time span, so I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't really a large turnout for this event. Part of the reason why we organized this was because there was people that wanted to show up and cover this stuff, and they're trying to make their best effort to show up for this event. So we're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and try to get this all set up and going for everybody. Now, will it? There are also people that wanted to show up, but because of family emergencies or personal matters that have come up at the last minute, they're not going to be able to attend, which is understandable. And a few of them are actually some of the big name movers and pushers within activism for Texas that wanted to show up, but unfortunately, because of circumstances outside of their control, they're probably not going to be able to show up at all for the event today. But we'll go ahead and tune into listening back to Chief Jones here as he talks. And I'll keep an eye out for any new live streams that are going on in that area.
You can hide behind them bushes. Heck, I can't even hide behind that sign. I'm just too big. See them bushes up there, the trees? There ain't nothing around here that can hide me. And the reason I'm saying this is because some of you trolls like to talk about, hey, Jones, you gonna hide behind the bushes? There ain't no bushes to hide behind, cuz.
Wolfman shut down his stream.
Yeah, and they said, oh, you didn't get arrested out there when everybody else got arrested. It was because I was not here, because I told the other auditors, at least some of them, they said, are you going to come back tomorrow? And I said, well, if they're going to be closed.
If you guys have a chance, go and make sure you give these guys a thumbs up, thumbs down, or whatever, comment real fast, just to make sure they get a boost in their analytics.
He's getting pictures.
Yeah.
He's doing a drive-by.
He's taking pictures of plates.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Then I'll stand corrected. But a while ago, when the Transit Authority police was here.
Oh yeah, he had a black Tahoe.
Right, but it said Transit Authority. But the supervisor come by in an unmarked unit, and they had 2 people in there, and that was 2 people, and I believe them to be the same. But
no, that's
you know,
if he came and nearly hit me in the back parking lot.
Yeah. Nearly hit you? Yeah. Holy God! A Leon Valley police nearly hit you?
Nearly hit me in his parking lot back there, or in our parking lot.
Do you think it was on purpose?
It could have been.
It could have been.
He was speeding out of there because I was trying to get close to his window, so he sped out of there.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
go look at my last live stream, you'll see him.
Yes, tell them your channel again.
I watch you learn, guys. My last live stream, he nearly hit me. So go look at that. If you can mirror that, whatever.
Yes, sir.
They nearly hit me.
Yes. Well, Lone Star
Yes, sir.
Gun Rights?
Yes, sir. It's Lone Star Gun Rights. I've been following you for a little while, Damon.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everything that you do. Where are you out of?
Well, I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas.
You're from America, right?
Yes, yes.
Can I see your papers, sir?
I do not show papers because I'm not in Nazi Germany.
That's good.
Some police mistake that they are SS Gestapo, and they refer back to the what was that book?
Native lands.
What was that?
That's what I'm read.
What was that book? Oh, let me just get y'all's attention. You see this truck here? I'm just using it as a working man, and see, he stopped behind the line just across from the crosswalk, unlike the police that just sit there and park.
Talking on his phone.
See? And talking on his phone, which is
And didn't use his blinker.
and didn't use the blinker
outside lane.
and use the outside lane. So he
going to the closest lane first, as the law states.
yeah, so he went and that truck did everything perfect. The man in the truck,
A law-abiding citizen.
a law-abiding citizen, unlike the police.
Well, hey, Damon, I just wanted to let you know, I mean, we're fighting on the Second Amendment side of things. So basically, Philip Turner, Turner versus Driver, I'm sure everybody's familiar with that.
Yes.
And, well, Philip and I can't remember where we met. It was on an open carry rally but anyways, introduced him to some key Second Amendment folks. And the reason why I'm here is that, you know, the First Amendment and the Second Amendment go hand in hand. I mean, you know, you really don't have a first unless you have a second.
I was going to make that a fact.
Yes,
without
sir.
the Second Amendment, you have no protection.
Right,
the Second Amendment guarantees the rest of them.
Absolutely. So on the courthouse steps, Philip and I talked to Rachel Malone with Texas Firearms Freedom. We also are together with Open Carry Texas, Texas Carry. Guys, you've got to get to those Facebook pages and you've got to link up to what's going on, because there's some major red flag issues that need to be addressed. And we need you at the courthouse Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
See what he
and
does. Right.
no stop.
No
But
stop.
anyways, we got constitutional carry coming up in January, February, next legislative session. They're already drafting bills. They are already looking at new legislation. So we need to get there and discuss these red flag proposals from Greg Abbott. And also we need to continue to support the Second Amendment as well as the First Amendment community coming together. What is so beautiful right now and is the two groups have just doubled in size.
Yes.
You got to understand, with Lone Star Gun Rights, we got about 150,000 members. Our grassroots organizations have about 500,000 red-blooded Texans that do not want to compromise our Second Amendment rights. So the Army with the First Amendment has gotten bigger. So this is not going away, folks. We are going to hold these people accountable. If they're going to be arresting people for a lawful act, we're here to expose that and let other people know that, you know, that this is happening in Leon Valley, guys. I mean, I've knocked on thousands of doors in this community, and these are great, great people. They're military people. They're an older community, and they should have the ability to film the police in their professional capacity. Because if not, I mean, what's going on? Why is he not wanting to be filmed? What's going on? So we've done some digging, and we know exactly what he's doing here now. So, you know, the lawsuits have been filed. So we'll see you in court, right? I mean, so this is big for Texas, and it's only going to get bigger because we're just getting started. You know,
right.
First and the second. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Good reporters, which I'm trying to be.
Yes, you are a good reporter.
They ask questions during, you know, for publication on videos or written articles. You know, in this quote day and time, like the government likes to say, a lot of the press is video versus the old time newspapers. It's getting more and more that way. But
yeah, we are the news of today's age. The old mainstream media is gone, guys. I mean, it's I mean, I hate to say it, but it's fake, right? So Damon is bringing you guys what's real. He's got a real heart, and that's what we need today. We need people with heart. It amazes me that more people are not getting up and standing up for y'all's rights. What's it gonna take? What is it gonna take? I mean, they're already drawing down on us.
Now
they're shooting us. Now they're not letting us film in the police department. I mean, it's getting crazy.
Hey, there goes the chief right there.
Yeah, the chief's been driving
around.
See if he goes down.
Savaggio, his name's Savaggio.
Savaggio.
And he's a dirty chief, and
he's going to the fire department. That's where he's setting up.
Hey,
and
the fire chief don't like him. He spent over $20,000, and the records apparently say he spent $24,000 investigating the fire chief. So I don't think the fire chief likes him.
That's where they're setting up all the police right now.
The chief of police in San Antonio don't like dishonest cops, and I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but he and I had a private conversation. My ears, his ears only. Yeah. It was in a public place. Here comes another somebody.
He likes it. He likes it. Let's see if he's not.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give him a pass.
Well, we're going to interrupt this little audio thing to give thanks to the people that have subscribed recently. Ag Addict, Garland Valentrello, Mike Catwell, Whitebeard, Don Benton, Charles Murray. We had West Tennessee Lurker give the $5 super chat. Kirby Thomas, Aha, American Audit Stir, Ed Peter, and Son of Sungazer have all subscribed. Anyway, let's get back.
By law, that was my training. You can break the laws, you can't be charged with them in traffic so long as it's a true emergency.
With lights and sirens.
I mean,
yeah, with lights and siren.
What's going on right now,
yeah,
guys,
black powder
is
pistols,
you're
that is
having
correct,
people that have not committed any crimes
Yes.
that have had their house broken into by the police to
I'm going to
take
go ahead and
their
do a
weapons,
refresh on
I mean, they
the
haven't done
search
anything,
here and see if
they
there's
haven't done
anything
anything
new
wrong,
on the live
and
streams.
this is a real slippery slope.
Yeah. Well, some people keep saying about, oh, Jones, you're playing the race card, because I was showing the racial disparity. 50% less blacks, 66% less Hispanic Latino here, outside of invisible boundaries. So if you live on one side of an invisible boundary, your statistics are 62%. If you're here, it's 18%. Okay? So it shows, and they have ordinances, rules, and regulations to keep out, quote, the undesirables. Okay?
Right, you out-of-towners. But if I remember correctly, the state of Texas trumps city ordinances. So when you're enforcing bogus city ordinances, you know, I think who needs to really be on point here is these city attorneys. They're the ones that are drafting these bogus ordinances, and then for the council to vote for it, and it's completely unconstitutional. I mean, these are the basics, guys. If we can't get the first 5 amendments of the Constitution right, I mean, what about?
Well, let me get this out there. When you said red-blooded,
hey Charles.
Yes, sir.
That's white, black, brown, red, and yellow.
Yeah.
Men and women, right?
Yes, sir.
I just want it to be on the record because some people
is there blue blood out there, or
yeah, they paste. Some people paste a white male
Texas Wolf
that is conservative, believes in the Constitution, as a racist or a bigot or something.
All right, so Damon, how is it that, you know, how is it that we can be, I mean, we're just proud Americans, we're proud Texans, and, you know, for them to stereotype us,
Sheepdog.
I mean, we have, I mean, I don't know what
they compartmentalize us and label us.
And I guess that's fine, but I mean, what's so wrong with
I see a multi-use building.
I mean, that's the law of the land.
That has
why
a
are
bunch
we
of
not
tape around it.
Enforcing those laws we got? Okay, so instead of enforcing the laws that we got, that are very plentiful, we're going to create new legislation.
Right.
That, I mean, these police officers, guys, please just get the basics right. Do some research on I guess what is really important right now.
I do not know if he's going to be present.
There's so much divide, and we need you guys to protect us. We don't need you arresting us. We just want to go about our business without really any infringement on some of our basic rights. I mean,
actually,
pretty simple.
Now, city police.
And that's why I was pointing out Texas Sheepdog to the people that were asking about it. is
And
I
their
stated
job
that
is to protect
chances are
that
the attorney said don't go and
that
show
city.
up at this
Their job
rally
isn't to go out
for
and
legal reasons. So.
run radar and do all that stuff. That's one thing people forget is your city policemen
Yeah, but they
don't
got to
actually
enforce
really
those
work
ordinances,
for you.
though. They gotta enforce the ordinances.
Thank y'all for the super chat. I appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, y'all take care of Damon. Y'all get him some funds. He comes from who in the heck knows where, 3,000 miles away. Good Lord. But you know what I'm saying? This guy's coming all the way from wherever the heck he's coming from. And you know, a lot of you are pretty close. And we should. Why are we having other people from other parts of the United States coming to Texas to bring this to light?
Can't people in Texas do their own work?
Open your
I mean,
eyes, man.
I want to be generous to the people in California, New York, Florida, Omaha, Nebraska, wherever you're coming from.
Right.
And we thank you and we encourage you to come help us. But we ought to be able to take care of our own. Now, I've been on vacation for about 25 years. but my home, my declared domicile is Texas State Republic. Oh my God, that's sovereign citizen talk. There is no such a thing as a sovereign citizen, but it's a government labeling. Government teaches you what they want you to believe the words mean, and then they tag somebody with that label. So you're programmed to believe that way. They start that in kindergarten through college. And the higher you get...
I will have to disagree with Chief Jones there. Sovereign citizen was a self-labeling thing.
Y'all gonna say, well, there goes race card again. Well, here's the deal. If you're a black man, for example, and you're Republican, for example, and you're conservative, for example, and you carry a gun on your side lawfully, for example, then many people that are white, black, and otherwise say, oh, he must be a Uncle Tom. He must be a sellout, but that's crazy.
Listen, there is so many different types of people in these movements right now. These are all, I don't know, but I would assume that most of them are Americans. You got all kinds of different people that are coming out. I mean, you know, to label these people and you know, I think that
it's the label separating the divide.
I think that's the problem. These guys are not looking in the right places. They're looking at these potential labeled people when there's a lot worse other things going on that need to be focused on. But we got all kinds of
I'm not sure, and there's probably good odds he's probably not going to show up. As Texas Sheepdog pointed out that the plaintiffs shouldn't be that are named in the lawsuit, that are in the lawsuit
everybody's talking about
against Leon Valley
and
shouldn't
NRA.
really be showing
The
up at
NRA
this
doesn't
rally.
do a lot here in Texas. We have grassroots organizations like Lone Star Gun Rights. We have groups, you know, like Texas Carry, and those are the groups that we need to be gravitating
I would be there present. I mean, physically myself.
And let me plug
to get down there. And
for my own self-gratification and my own interest, because I get a bone when people join selfdefensefund.com. Selfdefensefund.com.
Cool to hear
they're going to throw me a
Texas
bone, which is going to help pay for gas and keep me on the road many times.
Yeah, that's a good point, Damon. I mean, you know, if you guys are going to be doing this Second Amendment, First Amendment stuff, you need to have some lawyers with you. You know, there's some affordable ones. Self-Defense Fund's a really good one. I like Texas Law Shield. I also have
even if only like 10 people show up,
but
the reaction that
we
they had
definitely need to
is
make
just
sure that we have proper
hilarious.
Well,
the fact that they
we're in capitalism and the free marketplace,
various parts
which is
of
what
the,
makes
City Hall
Texas
building there.
and America great. If you're selling, I'm being funny, if you're selling cocaine and you're selling it for a dollar for a certain amount, then I've got to sell it for 95 cents, or you're going to get the business. I'm just making a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a joke. But
yo, what about Val? Where's he at?
Weed would be a better joke. Before you do sign off, I want to point one thing out. And this is going back to the cop earlier.
Right.
Not only did he not stop there, but look at this.
Stop here on red.
It's clearly marked.
Right.
Stop here on red.
Yes, sir.
Not way up there. Stop here.
Yes. You gonna make it back?
Yeah,
I know you can walk.
Hey, here we go. Got another one.
I got about 3 miles a day. Yeah, there's another one.
Oh, no, stop. Roll through like a yield sign.
Well, and he didn't stop. I mean, I just pointed out that sign.
Well, see, some people think,
Can't read.
for whatever reason, some people think if you got a wheelchair, you have to use it exclusively 100% of the time. But there are people that say, I got 675 people on.
Woo!
Yes.
Come on,
yeah,
y'all.
Share.
Going through
but,
and
yo, free bow.
Searching.
Free bow movement.
Well, that's, yeah, like some people, I can walk about 3 miles a day. And I'm done. I can't walk anymore. So in order for me to make it through a day, I have to ride that half the day.
Right.
I couldn't do these without it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't come, you know, support. Actually, I couldn't come fight corruption.
Right.
Because that's what it is.
Right. You're back. I got to go get some water, y'all.
Why didn't you grab him a water while he's over?
I'll be back. Selfdefensefund.com. 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 Enter the promo code CHIEF or the number 4 CHIEF. Or go back to one of my videos, probably 3 or 4 videos back. I had it in a few videos in there. Sometimes I forget to do it. But
we've been here all day, and
welcome, brother. You from here?
No, I'm from Dallas. Just
what? You're Texas. That's where I was born. Yeah, that's where I was born and raised. That's where I started my law enforcement career before I retired. But you know, I found out after several years there was a lot of brainwashing going on, and I got away from that further and further and understood the Constitution. I've retired 3 times now, and I try and teach cops the Constitution and how to treat people.
Okay,
and I said, if you don't use the Constitution, use common sense.
Yeah, I have pretty high view of the cops, at least in Dallas, but I just came here to support open carry checks.
Yes.
Is there another group here?
Well,
because they said it was 11 to 1, so.
Right. Well, people was at a coffee house or a civic center.
Well, we're gonna take a break from this for the moment here. Oh, it looks like the stream might have sort of crapped out there for a sec. But I wanna. Someone asked me to do a little bit more of a highlight on something that happened over in what was this? Idaho or not Idaho? Dang, I'm trying to remember. This is North Liberty, Ohio, or whatever. And this is quite the interesting aspect. Let's go ahead, and this was filmed by Swine Repellent here. So we'll take a quick break from that. But if you got the, if you haven't seen this, you might want to have your Rage Squishy Ball ready.
See the water tower there, folks, in North Liberty. But I'm utterly, so that's the town hall and the police department right there.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
The green building?
The one right next to the green building.
Yeah.
So why don't we go back there and...
Let's see. Here we go. Cop rolls up. Okay, Indiana, thank you. No, he didn't show. I haven't seen him show up, Murbies.
Under the statute of law, I want some ID and I want it right now. Okay?
Here, let me make this bigger.
I don't have a problem with ID. And I suggest you get it right now.
Now, I'm not exactly sure the full what they're trying to arrest him on specifically.
Live stream, I'm gonna follow him down to jail. We're gonna bond him out.
But
the feeling, folks, and that's exactly how they do down here in North Liberty. They falsely arrest people.
Watch how the police react to the guy that's
and this is what they do down here in North Liberty. There is no so his PayPal account is going to be Mike at snagapro.net.
Here comes the officer. He walks right up.
Don't know him.
You don't know him?
No, sir.
You're walking with the guy?
So this is the free country, sir.
Another smart ass. I'm asking you some questions. I don't need any garbage. What's going on here?
Okay. So am I detained, sir?
I have the right to stop and question you. You were with this guy.
So
he decides to give me a rough time when I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Sir, he didn't give you a rough time, sir.
Do you have some identification?
Sir.
I have the right to ask you for identification. I'm only going to ask you one time, or you're going to join your buddy.
So okay. So I
want some ID.
I will identify only under threat of duress.
No, you understand me that
so
I
will
right
sue.
I have
no,
the
you
right
don't,
to,
sir.
Yes, I do. You have to identify yourself.
So you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Well, what law school did you go to?
Okay. The cop can sit there and demand, try to demand ID, but the legal aspects is really dependent on the laws and case laws that are present for that situation. If the person that he's demanding it from has to give up ID, sort of like, and I think Indiana is similar, where you actually have to be being arrested or something like that to do that. Murby's did cover this a little bit yesterday, I think, on the aspects, and I just wanted to give this issue here some more attention while we're sort of sitting here waiting. As is, it doesn't look like there's much going on. Chief Jones there, he's getting water for the water store there. And I'm going to do another refresh here. We'll go ahead and go back to Chief Jones here, and I'm going to check for any new live streams that are kicking up.
You're a true humanitarian, brother.
Yes, he is.
This is common sense business.
Yeah, yes, common sense, it's business, it's humanitarian, it's Christian.
Living water and water. I mean, couldn't be a better parody, could they?
Nope, this is about as good as it gets. I gotta see if my thing will go up here. It won't let me. I was gonna see how my battery was doing, but
It's probably doing better now that you're in a cool area, because mine was starting to overheat earlier.
They said, "Who is the nice lady? Please introduce yourself."
Oh, I'm Linda Tomlinson. I'm from Garland, Texas. I have to be really good. I have to really be good because I've also in the alumni for the Garland Police Academy alumni.
Right.
And not only that, but I'm sworn officer to write tickets for the handicap parking lot. That's why I was interested in their violation of the handicap here.
Right. So you have.
I have standing.
And I have it on tape as well. I have it on video.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Right next to between PPG.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, you've been trained by government officials.
Yes.
As
13
to,
months.
Yeah, 13 months.
13 months. Yeah.
As to basic concepts, theories, and application in law.
Sir.
And then you've been like ADA trained for American Disabilities Act with parking.
Not a problem.
Yes, we had to do that to be able to write the tickets and cite what they violated.
Right. Okay, which
Sounds good.
I'm
Which I
a big
don't have my
advocate
book.
too.
That's what I go. I use my book.
Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm going to go back outside.
So, quick thing, Chief.
Yes, sir.
I've had a couple of guys call, one with support, and I had just another guy call saying that you need to stick around. He's ordered you some pizzas, so.
Right. Wow. Yes.
Stay in the area.
Pizza bombs.
Yes. Okay. Great.
Well, I'm going to let some other people know, because I'm sure they're hungry about it.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
New live streams
Where did my
right
friend
now.
go?
The guy in the big truck wanted to talk to you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah.
Damon."
Yes.
Well, hey, Damon, I wanted to plug my Texas Gun News YouTube channel. That way, you know what to do legislatively.
Right.
You know, it's important that we stay focused on legislation, because that's where the laws are changed, and that's where the laws make it or break it. So,
yes.
Texas Gun News, and then also Lone Star Gun Rights YouTube channel, and of course, just make sure you also get on with Sheepdog.
Yeah, Texas
Black
Sheepdog
Label.
72, Black Label Cop Watch. Yeah.
Ooh.
Mic off.
Yo. You want me to get in? Oh, is it okay to video you?
Mic on.
Don't video? Okay, I turned it away.
Yeah.
He's First Amendment
Well, I'd
auditor
have to turn
enough.
this video off if you want me to. You want a private conversation? Yeah. Okay. Well, let me go talk to this man in a private conversation, and then I'll come back live in a little bit, y'all. God bless you. Have a great day.
We lost our last live stream. No.
Here's my contact information. I'm with Lone Star Gun Rights. We're a Second Amendment advocacy group.
Would you do me a favor? If you take my phone in, he's got my charging bank in there.
Charged up.
Oh wait, he left it going. He didn't turn it off.
Hey, how you doing? Good, thank you.
I wonder if he's using Streamlabs or Ace live streaming software.
Charge this bad boy up.
Is it a regular?
All right. Well, I'm not interested in broadcasting conversations that are unknown. But let's focus a little. Since we got some time to wait for any new live streams, let's focus on the other aspect that was sort of interesting here.
Everybody violate my rights. So you guys are going to understand that this is illegal, okay?
And I think did I mention, no, I thought I left a comment in here. You shouldn't be sitting there and threatening to sue or say you're going to take them to court. When you're in these kinds of instances, they're just going to ignore you. They're going to do what they're going to do. Don't even state that stuff. It could actually make it difficult to do that. And he states this several times within this live stream.
So this is a Fourth Amendment violation right now, sir. You threatened me upon taking me to jail upon...
Yeah, because if you fail to identify, I have the right to arrest you for failure
ordinance or infractions, sir. Ordinance or infractions, not...
And he's stating that, well, at least he's done his research here with that. Now, if he really wanted to push the issue, yeah, he probably would actually walk away from those charges, at least from my initial understanding of this.
Actual under Title...
Jeff Woods, what's going on in Leon Valley? Not much. I know the cops have been running around in circles. There isn't really a large group there that has shown up. And so the cops are actually running around seeing if they can figure out if there's like a larger group going to show up or not. Oh, they did shut down the stream on that. So right now we're just giving some more attention to an issue that's been going on over in North Liberty, Indiana.
35, sir. So you're going to be unemployed tomorrow. So.
And this is another thing you should not be doing. Sitting there and saying, I'm going to get you fired or you're going to be unemployed. Don't issue threats like that. That works against you. That works against you.
And so hopefully after this, you guys understand that this behavior is not okay, guys. You can't do this shit. So I need your name and badge number, please. It burns.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, here it goes.
So this is going to go great in a federal court, you guys.
You don't have my permission to record me.
Nobody has a reasonable expectation of privacy in public, so I am going to videotape you because you're out of your mind too, sir.
Pound Sand, please put up my 3-minute vid about forms. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that if there's nothing new after I get done covering what this gentleman here does.
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to a radio dispatcher. I don't run it.
All right. Well,
Now, the thing is he's wanting to get his ID back, and the cops won't give it back. So in a way, so pretty much what's going on, he's in the de facto detention right here.
So you guys have opened the whole can of worms here, so. Folks, you need to call the jail. You need to walk away.
I'm just asking your name. I'll be your friend. It's cool.
Sir, I'm not going to shake your hand, no.
It's all right. We can be friends.
Go have a good day, sir. Yeah, so. Have a good day, sir. Yep.
The mods are useless here, just to give you a heads up. You
So
get
the
mod
guy
status
who's threatening
to post,
people.
Here, let me pause this for a second. You get mod status to post links when you're wanting to help out with information for live streams.
Live on the internet, threatening people. Threatening people, that's excellent. Threatening people. I could find out where you live in 30 seconds if you'd like, sir.
Yeah. And here's another thing. You don't... If they're a bystander, don't threaten them. Don't. Even supposedly this guy that is walking off is a police chief. Now, for me, I don't live in the area. I don't really know. And he's off duty most in this kind of situation. Still, if they're not acting, if they're just being an off-duty person or whatever, don't sit there and make these kinds of statements. They make you look bad.
So I want my license. I want to be free to go.
You'll be free as soon as we get the information.
So you understand you can't do this. This is illegal. Oh.
Yeah, well, you saw the officer. You can go once we get your information. De facto detainment.
Did you hear that? The guy just threatened me.
Hey, going on, buddy. Thank you.
He just threatened to jump my bitch ass. You hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Deaf, dumb, and stupid.
What else, Phil Jr.?
So I'm up. You guys are gonna get the crap suit out of you.
Huh?
So please don't encroach upon me, sir.
Well, I'm just video recording you because
That's
I
so.
what you're doing in my town.
So can you get out of my face, please? You make me feel very uncomfortable, sir.
You know how you make everybody else feel, Junior.
Well, and here's the thing. People, well, actually, let's get to that statement where he states it.
So I'm up against the wall here.
They all have shut down for the time being. I'll check here in a moment. I'm gonna let this play here, and then I'll while this is playing, I'll give commentary once a certain statement is said, and during that time frame, I'm gonna see if there's anything happening with any new live streams.
Yeah.
So he's trying to intimidate me, but this fool is gonna look great on YouTube.
Yep, I'm not trying to intimidate.
So this guy's backing me, and so that I'm gonna circle you then, okay, asshole?
Sure, okay.
Sure, sir.
So, what's going on?
So you can see this is how they act in North Liberty. So this guy, he's the chief of police. You need to call the North Liberty phone number, the city manager, and you need to get this guy doing something else with his time because he is totally harassing me. He's following me around here like the tyrant that he is.
Yeah.
So can you stop following me, please? Make me feel very uncomfortable.
I feel very uncomfortable.
So under the Code of Indiana, I have a right to tell. So please back away from me, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Defend yourself?
Yes. So can you back away, please?
Are you intimidated me?
Sir, get away from me.
You just intimidated a law
Sir,
enforcement
can you
officer.
get away from me, please? So you're encroaching on me.
Oh, we got something going on for the live stream.
So-
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Okay.
He just made me bump into this thing here.
Okay, guys, give me a second here. Let me get this fixed up. We got a... Which one window is it? Nope, that's not it. But he I think he said within there he had a right to personal space in public. No, it doesn't really work like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the audio going on this. We got a live stream going again.
Get more equipment, please donate.
A lot of police vehicles for a fire station.
Uh-huh. You can donate in the link in the description. Look, we got DPS parts back here, a undercover police unit.
not quite Aggie. He's off. Well, supposedly off
Ooh,
duty.
they're cooking out today.
He's allowed to have political opinions off duty.
Smells good. So guys, it looks like Leon Valley Fire Department has the grill going today.
This
smells good, I'll be honest with you.
Learn, sorry, that should be in the window there that's viewable.
Let's ask them if we can have some food. They're grilling.
I'm hungry on him.
And I would say it's probably a nice day to do a barbecue.
Dang, they're closed Saturday and Sunday. Well, who's putting out fires? Closed Saturday and Sunday, guys.
Alright, let me check
so
to see if there's anything new.
Fire department you just saw leave are they're working on their days off.
This is I Watch You Learn.
It is hot.
It is really hot. That's a police vehicle going code 3. Sounds like. Guys, I know y'all are commenting, telling me to email y'all and call y'all.
You heard
Trying
the
to do
sirens
my
in the
best.
background over there? Sirens are
I'd rather
actually
keep the
ringing right
live
now
stream
also
going.
in the background for me.
And get to you guys later. I will give you my email. My email is going to be meechorizo210@gmail.com. That is meechorizo210@gmail.com. As funny as this sounds, it's me, chorizo210@gmail.com.
They got pets.
They have pets? Oh, the bees. Where?
Red wasp.
Oh, man.
Don't want to get hit by one in.
Oh, look, he turned around and he's going to go out the other gate. Yeah. Yeah, he turned around. So the gentleman was coming out of that gate over there. Now I'm going to walk to this gate to catch him on this side trying to exit. Unless he parked his car all the way in the back because he's scared of us getting his plates.
This is I Watch You Learn. He's currently live right now.
Oh yeah, he's over here.
Looks like he's over at the fire station.
Good.
I'm gonna check to see if there's any live streams.
Hurry and harass him. I'm not harassing him. I said hurry and harass him. You don't know how to wait!
I like their deal.
Yeah? Nice little garden. Yeah, the fire department's nice.
I like it. Truck.
Check these.
Yeah, the Chevy there? That's very nice. No trespassing. Vendors, visitors must register at main office. God damn. Public Works. What are they doing back here? Adding more street?
$15 million capital.
Damn. Hopefully they'll put some sidewalks, right?
Shit. Right. They don't care about sidewalks.
Look at what Leon Valley does to people. They don't take care of them. No sidewalks. How is this gentleman supposed to safely get around with no sidewalks?
Well, let's take a quick look here real fast.
Yeah, over here. You see it, right?
Yeah.
An incomplete fan.
That's funny.
Probably butchered that. Currently, right now in San Antonio, it's 94 degrees.
Does that mean you can go back there?
If there ain't no fan.
It's crazy too because, I mean, at the police stations it'll tell you restricted area, you can't go back there.
Yeah.
But police, fire departments, they don't have that.
Well, and actually they're not supposed to be restricted because they are fire departments. Well, even the police station area, it's public property.
Yeah.
Watch your alert, it's right here at the bottom so you can see it. Or I hope you're able to see
compounds is what Nancy Germany had.
Mm-hmm.
That's not for America, especially not Texas.
Damn.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, it's real nice.
I'll drive that.
Apparently, it's after 1 o'clock over in
Oh no,
Texas.
stream's gonna turn off, guys. My phone's getting too hot. So if you're on here, Chief Draymond Jones is actually online too. So if I go offline, you can hop over to his channel.
Well, we'll double check, but he was not live when I just
That is a
checked
nice
3 minutes ago.
Chevy. Oh, it's the Bonanza.
No, he's not live.
I wonder if it's got how many miles it's got on it.
Shit. Well, it's a shame it's here in Leon Valley. There's no buttons. I said there's no buttons.
Oh, it's got the scan cards in.
Thank you for the subscribe, Dogs410MD.
Oh, the house is abandoned or what?
Oh no.
Hey, another Australia.
Oh, Chief's phone is charging. Oh shit. Yeah, my phone is melting, guys. It's saying it's hot as fuck. I need to make phones exclusively for Texas. For Texas heat.
I do have a phone for Texas heat. It's called a cat phone. You just throw it in the
What?
water.
Chief got into a stranger's vehicle?
While live streaming.
What are you talking about?
Because it's waterproof as long as you don't have any of the ports open. Alright, so we have lost... no,
Chief got it.
He's still there.
Leon Valley Fire Department. Yeah, really? Oh, like DPS?
And is it down? Did it go? Displaced Texan, no, he was not live on my stream. He's just
DPS 3 times, 4 times. Oh, he said hi. That was very nice of him. Except for that.
Let's see here. I'm gonna do another round of checks to see
we got 3 times, 4 times, 5 times.
2 more, man.
Who came back on live stream.
So I'm not sure where they're being dispatched to, guys.
They're going.
But they're on their way. Yeah, see, these DPS officers are all nice. Most of them waved. There should be 1 more coming out.
There you go.
I didn't know there were that many back there.
There's no telling how
They're hiding, huh? Well, the call isn't for us.
God dang, man.
Quite a few.
But if you'd like to help out, guys, there's a link in the description where you can help.
That's a possibility. Odo.
I will be out here for you and my family. So one day my kids are probably gonna have it worse than me. If things don't change now, they never will. Some drainage program. Get rid of half the land.
82,276.
Yeah, $15 million to dig holes.
build a band hammer.
My kids are doing it for free.
And mayhap.
But it's crazy too because
try to keep it hands off
when I came to the city council meeting here in Leon Valley, they talk about how every cent is spent. But I noticed how when they introduced Banny's towing, because they introduced Banny's towing in the public meeting, they have such a tight-knit relationship, as if they make contracts in their favor or something, you know?
No, I'll go ahead and quiet this down for a moment here. And why is the crowd so small? There's a lot of factors that's probably at play. One, it's been a couple of weeks after the initial incident on June 30th. Or was it June 30th? No, it wasn't June 30th.
Yeah.
That's when the riot was at.
There's even
or it was late July there. I mean, late June. Also, there's been several other events. People probably evented out.
Well, guys, gonna shut down for a quick minute.
Money and all that stuff.
Someone's getting out again.
Oh, looks like I Watch You Learn.
I'll be back on in a couple minutes.
Shutting down to cool down the phone there.
Dude, that is...
Yeah, that would be awesome if
Yeah,
Scooter Cowboy there, he got had a horse and he just
everybody's okay right now. I don't know where those 7+ DPS officers went. They could be headed to the community center. But I don't know. As soon as I get any information, I will let you know. If you have any information, you can let me know.
No, Plumbers 46. Quite a few of the main auditors are in a lawsuit, so they wouldn't be able to. It would be supposedly bad for them.
So, but my email is meeechorizo210@gmail.com. Email me there if you need me. But I'm gonna step offline for a quick minute, guys.
And starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start getting.
Dang, he's sitting all the way back there.
Yeah, that's another cop car.
Yeah, but he was like reclined seat to almost the back.
Okay, I'm gonna check and see if there's any live streams popping up right now.
Hey, they don't have to buy the stuff.
No, definitely. That's one of the first things I ask a cop. So why does it smell like weed in here? What the fuck are y'all doing? So they were staging back there.
I wonder if they left because the original protest. Looks like we lost. Oh no, he's barely hanging in there.
An outlet in a public building, is that public electricity?
Actually, yeah. It is.
Right, I mean.
Let me double check my. Let's see, do we have anything from Texas Wolfman? I forgot to update him. Nope, nothing from him. Let's check to see if the Chief's got something.
Yep. Trying to get that if I can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
If you don't help me, I'll just cut it so I can get through.
No, I'll help you. I just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with my phone.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Alright, so the event was originally planned to go from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. there, which is a good 2-hour stint, and it is according to my little Central Standard Time clock. It is 1:13.
Fire department, they're all behind.
And so the event might have officially ended at, well, the event's pretty much ended at this point.
Yeah, they were nice. Most of them waved.
Yeah, most of the troopers waved. Maybe the ones in the truck.
I forgot to make this bigger, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, we lost him. Oh, that was the last live stream. Alright, so let me do another round of checks. Let me check subscriptions real fast just to see if there's anything in there. Let's see, the California Watch Citizens has got a live stream, but I don't see anything coming from Leon Valley at this moment. Yeah, how should I put it? It'll be fitting. Let's see, Merb and BB go way back. We're stranded on a desert isle, built submarines in a single hand. That is a good story there. Yeah, I don't really expect too much more on the live stream stuff. I would recommend, it looks like 2 people that you should probably keep an eye on that will probably hang around for a little bit will be Chief Jones and I Watch You Learn, despite their issues of battery drainage or phones overheating. As for other things, I might take a nap again before, maybe, just maybe, I might go bar hopping tonight, guys. I don't know. I gotta really look at my funds, and because also there's some comedy stuff I might go and check out. That's free to go check out. Let's see, acting's surprised. And all that fun aspects. And I hope you guys had an okay time, well, a fun time listening in. As is, there's more stuff to come. Oh, and that reminds me, before I forget, you know what? I should play this real fast. Let me pull up the. I'm not going to show the actual recording, but there was an incident in Chicago. And this is just a preview. What's hopefully we'll be getting more info around that here. Up on that.
NK.
Oops.
For hazmat, press 3. For reporters or members of the press who have a media inquiry, press 4. Thank you for calling. Wait while I transfer your call.
TSA, this is Emily.
Yes, I'm David Verner of Bunny Boots with Bunny Boots Inc. And so yes, I have called and I'm waiting for a response from TSA. So hopefully we'll get a response from TSA about what happened over in Chicago O'Hare there. But as is, I'm just giving you that quick little update. As is, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream and at least deal with some chores I need to take care of for right now. Since it's end of stream. Well, end of the official end of the event. I hope you guys have a good afternoon or good day at least. Get out there. The weather is fine in many locations around the country. Go and get some sun. As is, Bunny Boots Inc. out.